Certain games and opponents that bring a little bit more juice to Bankers Life Fieldhouse during the regular season, and tonight is one of those. LeBron James did not play for the Cavs against the Pacers back in November, but he'll be on the floor in front of a sellout crowd tonight. It's the Pacers and the Cleveland Cavaliers on Fox Sports. In Indianapolis as a member of the Heat or the Cavs. And the tip is won by the Pacers, but George made a very bad play.
Well, he made a play, and I debate whether it's bad, but that's really not the point. The problem is now they're going to get the ball two other times because the Pacers don't get a basket there.
Oh, this is a bad play, Quinn, by Cleveland.
Yeah, by Cleveland. Nobody got back.
James, step back jumper off the rim. Tristan Thompson has been a beast on the glass, and that's DeAndre Liggins. Whether he's been in a Cavaliers uniform or a Miami uniform, it's been guarding George.
Take advantage of it.
Tries to draw the foul. A three from C.J. Miles. And the Pacers have forced a couple of turnovers now. And now Miles for a second three. He is dialed in.
Get back, because Irving's running.
Liggins in the corner for three. DeAndre Liggins.
If you don't, they set up on the other end. And that C.J. Miles was able to get a shot. That's why the entire way, so they weren't able to get the ball to him to start the offense. So Paul just got it and just came and played on his own.
George mismatch against Irving.
Now you got to space out. Everybody's got a space. You just let him go to work. He's got a little man on him. You got to help him there.
Ellis, shot clock at 2.
Very nice.
Inside and lays it in.
He's trying to draw a foul and didn't get one because the Pacers were solid on defense.
And Teague delivers the
See how Monte Ellis comes along, because I think what the challenge is going to be, I mean, you're playing against a really good team, so there are a lot of challenges. But ultimately, you're going to have to beat their second. Now, the extra possession he just got.
Ellis goes to the baseline.
Allen again.
Love at the free throw line. Step back. His jumper perfect. 41-35. Ellis passed up the three, and now Teague will take another one. Boy, they've given up 111.5 points per game, so their defense not as good on the road as it has been and gone to the bench. Kyle Korver in for the first time for the Cavaliers. Shot clock at 2, at 1. Irving.
That's who they turn to for their offense.
At home Saturday against Milwaukee and Monday against San Antonio as Irving gets inside and gets the roll. 2 over Raptors 905. They're second in the Central Division. They've got one of the top records.
I think we can ask for.
Cavaliers have LeBron James to start the second quarter, so Indiana has to counter with Paul George.
I've been in the D-League the last, 6-7 years, and it's just getting better.
Go against LeBron James at times. Pacers have to alter their strategy there as Korver hits his second three.
Pick and roll. They wanted, and they've been switching. They wanted to get that matchup.
Stuckey off balance, but hits the shot. Glenn Robinson, the third back in. He had 14 points here Monday against OKC. Irving off the glass. Kyrie Irving. Kevin Love has returned. And Jordan McRae out there. And now they look to McRae for another three. And McRae. Cavaliers have already taken 16 threes of their 35 attempts. And Teague into the lane. 10 first half points. He has 6 assists. Love had a 7-point opening quarter. And now Korver for another three, and that's his third. James is back in, guarded by Glenn Robinson.
The problem I'm looking at is
Two-man game with Turner.
that's a great double clutch.
Starters, both Irving and James are starters. Kevin Love has been a starter in his career, but he'll come off the bench. And Tristan at 6. Stop and go out to Miles. CJ for 3.
That's huge. That's huge.
James.
He's taking Conlon all the time.
Blocked by
yes, sir. Oh, that's not goaltending. Oh, I didn't think that was goaltending. I thought he put it to the backboard.
And the Cavaliers on the run. In the corner of 3. Free throws when he was fouled on a 3-point shot. They run the alley-oop and James scores.
Well, I mean, it was a bad pass, a late pass, no communication at all, and then they steal the ball on a lazy entry pass, and they're able to get a 3-point play out of it. So they throw the ball, and then they throw it in, and you can see right there, Liggins gets the ball because LeBron's arm being grabbed by Teague. He had the ball. The official stayed there. He never called it.
He is perfect. The league back to 6. Irving at the free throw line and shot 55% in the first half. Cleveland at 48%. Now Teague, the teardrop, and got it. 9 first half assists. He's added 1. He has a double-double, 14 and 10. He's got to deal with that guy, Kyrie Irving, per game. They were in a shootout Monday in Washington, D.C. as Teague inside again.
And the officials will let you bang and get where you need to go, because Teague did a nice job clearing space there to get his shot. He's ready to go. Kyrie Irving is looking to find a place.
Paul George had it blocked by James. Well, if he shoots it in a straight line, I think he makes it. And now Love and the Cavaliers.
They're much more attentive here.
Here comes Irving. And he's tripped, and he got it. A basket by Kyrie Irving. He was tripped by Jeff Teague. You're right, Cavaliers with a much different mentality as George hits the night. Hit 6 of 8 from long distance, 32 points, 17 assists. George at the rim. And they've taken LeBron James out.
Well, you can see he hurt himself. Not like the kind. You need a big, strong body to deal with Love, but you got to be active.
Miles against his former teammate, and he is perfect. He was out of bounds.
I actually thought he was going to be able to save himself. Foul him. Got to foul him. Listen, Thompson gets
in the Cavaliers on a roll.
It hadn't been as much what the Pacers haven't done. The Cavs have gotten themselves on track.
You know what this reminds me a lot of? Here's George. Fakes the 3. Out to Teague. He made 2 in the first half and adds his 3rd.
That defense is pretty good when they put their minds to it.
Kyle Korver was waiting for that.
Paul's a little frustrated. Don't get a foul.
James. Korver again for a 5th 3.
You got LeBron James. If you have to, you can go to him. Now, by the way, you can also go to Kyrie Irving. The league is really gone to. That's the problem, because this is what you got to cover.
Extra pass, and one of the best in the history of the league.
And then the third pass can be Kyle Korver.
Miles was red hot and continued. He had 6 of 8. And now attacking the rim, they spread the floor. Extra pass.
Not bad.
George in the corner to Ellis.
Play. That's a really good play. That's the kind of play.
At PacersVote.com. Thompson.
You got some really good players that'll help there.
Kyrie Irving has come back in, and he has 27. Kevin Love, 20 points, 11 rebounds. That was his 9th.
Wow.
And James scores.
The pass was thrown where he could go straight up to get it.
And now George dials 3.
He does a nice job. I think CJ does that very well.
And Ellis right to the rim. Teague goes around Irving. And the Pacers have cut it to 7. It's a 114-107 Cleveland advantage.
You can't wait. You got to get up there. Yeah, that's what Nate was telling me.
On Fox Sports, Indiana.
You can't get beat that easily.
Scored 110 points or more. They came in averaging 117 in this stretch. And there's Korver, open for 3.
Monte Ellis.
He gets up in front of Tyronn Lue, running Korver. Step back again.
The guy is just automatic.
Game win streak on Monday. They're about to snap Indiana's 7-game win streak tonight. Monte Ellis is.
I don't know if he just looked up to see the shot clock. At first, I didn't think he saw it.
They did it from 3-point range. Jefferson continues the barrage when leading by as many as 10. As the defending champs will move to 36 and 15 as James Jones.
Then went to Miami and played with James.
And Joe Young the basket. For the last 19 games, only their 5th loss in that stretch. As Young hits the 3. And these teams will see each other again next Wednesday. As the season series now tied at a game apiece, and you can see the Cavaliers.